Hi, I'm Tawanda Ewing, and this is Mindful, a series where I draw from science, engineering, and personal experiences to give you an interesting perspective on everyday life. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know what you think in the comments.
Genetics is just one of those things that most people know has something to do with DNA, and that understanding this field of science is pretty important to us as humans. What about epigenetics? It's not as well known as genetics, but may have profound implications on how we live our everyday life and the effect it has on future generations. So, what is epigenetics? An oversimplified answer is the study of how DNA interacts with relatively smaller molecules found in cells, and how these interactions cause genes to be expressed in different ways. These smaller molecules attach themselves to DNA and create what's called an epigenome. As simple as this answer is, it gives enough information to be able to have a basic understanding of what goes on inside the body when we talk about epigenetics. Compared to genetics, epigenetics is in its infancy, and there's still so much more to be uncovered about the epigenome's effect on the human body. But there have already been some interesting findings. Let's start with diet. The food we eat does more than just give you nutrition. It also affects the concentration of these smaller molecules we were talking about earlier in our cells. As a result, what we eat actually influences how our genes are expressed. Another factor that is known to influence our epigenome is the amount of exercise we do. So the next time you're out of breath and wondering why you do this to yourself, remember that you could literally be reprogramming your gene expression to work better for you. The last well-observed factor is the environment we're exposed to. The air we breathe and the amount of sunlight we get are two examples of things we're exposed to in our everyday environment. Depending on where we are for long periods of time, they rearrange or reprogram our epigenome, causing genes to be expressed differently. So if you feel some type of way when you're in a new area, it's probably not just in your head. Now, these three factors have been easy to study because there are no moral issues with having humans change their diet, exercise more, or live in a different area for a bit. However, there may be many more factors that influence the epigenome that would require some dodgy morals to test. So the mice have to take one for the team in this case. Based on experiments conducted on mice, some epigeneticists suggest that social experiences can alter our epigenome and cause changes that remain until death. This can range from how much attention you got as a child or the pressure you get from your boss at work. Now that's crazy, and even crazier is that initially scientists thought that the epigenome is wiped when a child is conceived. However, it is now known that some epigenetic information from both parents remain and actually persist from generation to generation. Take a moment to digest the fact that your grandparents' environment, diet, and social experiences could have an effect on the way your genes are expressed today. The good news about epigenetics is that our epigenome is long-lasting but not permanent. And changing how we live can lead to a much healthier lifestyle thanks to our genes being expressed differently. A radical idea is that we might even be able to alter our epigenome using mental states. This is thanks to a way our bodies function where they can't tell the difference between a lived experience and just reliving it in our minds. This mechanism contributes to chronic stress and depression for people who go through traumatic experiences, but on the other hand, could be used to relive perceived positive social experiences, causing desired changes in our epigenome. At this point in time, we're just speculating, but as we continue to advance our knowledge in the field of epigenetics, a lot might be revealed to us, and the notion of not being able to do something because of genetics may become a thing of the past. Even more rewarding, in my opinion, is knowing that the effort you put in now to live a healthy life and have constructive social experiences can have a lasting effect on the generations that come after you. So until next time, get cracking on reprogramming that genome.
This video was brought to you by Umoja Urban Culture. Umoja Urban Culture is a store based in South Africa that specializes in Rasta wares and accessories. For more information, you can visit the store website at www.umojaurbanculture.co.za.